Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, whenever you may be. I am Mezzo9, and welcome back to my cherry pit mezzanine, where we will be relaxing and doing a bit of farming, hopefully. Now, let's go straight to my to-do list and see what I need to do next. Well, first up is replace the mud floors in the buildings. As you can see, I've done this a little bit between episodes. I haven't gone right the way down here, but job for another time, really, so we can take that off now. Next up is bell pepper patch and onions. Onions, I do need onions, and they have started growing a little bit, so I've got a couple of them now. But here they are. They're quite slow to grow, apparently, but they do grow a couple at a time, which is nice. But only one of these two plants that I planted at the same time has grown, and I've had time to redo the floors and build some extra paths and etc. etc. Find an extra sheep. I've got 3 sheep now because I bred them. I did have 1 last time, if you remember. So the other thing on the agenda was bell pepper patch, which is good because we're going to need the space if we want to get these onions growing. So let's find some bell peppers and pull them out. In fact, first let's turn these onions into some onion seeds so I can plant them. Just like that. And we're also getting the bell pepper seeds back from pulling those 2 up. It's not worth pulling any more up for the moment. Nothing's grown because they'd just come out and check this just before I started recording, so I wouldn't be stood here checking it during recording. I shouldn't be. It's probably not that entertaining. So I've been growing the bell peppers for a while now. I should have a good bunch of them. Oh yes, 42. Considering that the patch only holds 40, I only need to turn 38 of those into seeds, add them to the seeds I've already got, and we can go straight into making this bell pepper patch. Over here seems like a fine spot for it. Oh, I can't do it like that anymore because I've turned that one into that. I need to learn that. I should know by now that I can't just run along with my hoe. I have to do each tile individually, like bloody manual labour. I suppose this is easier than the actual digging and hoeing and tidying up soil I've been doing in real life recently. I think I've mentioned a few times that my parents recently bought some land out the back of their house, and to be honest, it is quite nasty land, but we're trying to turn it into a really nice garden, and it's going well so far. What a few months ago was just a big patch of brambles is now, well, there's no brambles there anymore for a start. We've pulled up a lot of the roots. There's a big pile where one of the neighbours just dumped their rubble. Actually, a few of the neighbours. Most of us, to be honest, are guilty of dumping some stuff in that land. So we've been trying to get all the bricks out of the dirt, and that's taking days. And it's really quite back-breaking work. Quite tiring. So I'm glad to be relaxing on a virtual farm today. There's my bell pepper patch, and I did calculate correctly with 40 seeds. So I can start using bell peppers in foods now, which is great because they make nice salads. Oh, I don't want to eat them yet. Raw chilies on their own? Who would eat that? You know, other than me. Nothing better than a pickled chili. Except maybe a pickled herring. Yes, I have weird tastes. Yes, I know. Right, that one's got to be replanted quickly, because the land became untilled somehow. I probably fell on it at some point. In fact, I think I've got a little bit of that to do, so I'll do that for a minute while I wait for those onions to grow. While I was doing the bits of work off camera, I did have a zombie break-in, and it was a boss zombie, and I died a dozen or so times killing him, which is why I might be missing some equipment. I'm not actually sure. I would have replaced it if I knew I was missing it. If I knew what was missing at the very least. That's an awfully good point. This land over here, it's not irrigated at all. so I can probably sort that out underneath the path here. Get that irrigated. And I can't get out of there, can I? Let's knock that out of the way so I can for the minute. And find a bit of water. Spare bit of water, rather than just take it from there where it's being used. Let's head out to the little lake over here. To be honest, it's not quite a lake, it's actually more of a bay, because there's the ocean over there, I think. Not actually sure, I'll go check at some point, but not today. Today's job is onions and bell peppers. If you remember last time, I actually really needed the onions to make most recipes. So, I might have to hurry them along with a bit of bone meal. Maybe figure out how to make fertilizer. Because you can do that on some wood packs. I believe it's forestry adds the appetite ore, so it's probably forestry that adds the fertilizer. Not sure. Never actually used it. It's going to be a fun little lesson for me in how to. Right, it's getting dark. I should probably go to sleep for a night time's worth of sleep. Yeah, that makes sense. Just about. Much better. Oh, you might have noticed, as I was redoing the floor, I also put in some little steps up to the window, so it's like a windowsill, but also I can step in there and have a proper look out and see what's going on down there, or over here. And I can get a little closer to the windows. I didn't need to do it there, but I can get a little closer to the window so I can actually see what's going on properly. And it's nice. It's helpful. Also looks a little better in my opinion, but that's an opinion. Right, what have we got going over here? Oh, yeah, I never labelled up the bell peppers. Let's go do that quickly. Yeah, just here, facing towards the house. Bell peppers. Delicious. I'll make a lovely few salads with them, probably. I don't know the recipes, so I'll find out what I can make at some point. Probably soon, because I've got a few of them going spare, and I did lose my food, so I need to find something else to eat. Okay, yeah, I'm going to need to come back out here with some bone meal and get those onions bred up. Take those cranberries, though. Delicious. Nom nom. I won't eat them now, because I'd rather find some recipes for them. Oh, wow, I've got enough to make a patch of them. In fact, I've got enough of a lot of things to start making patches of a lot of things now. It's nice. It's good to know. Can really get swinging on the recipes soon. Gonna need to make some new fields at some point, though. Don't know what those bones were doing in there, since they live in here. I don't know why I thought to check for them in there, since they live in there. Yeah, that was an odd moment. Right. Let's get a few onions. Let's just do it on one patch, because there's no point moving. Lovely, how many have I got now? 34! Wow, that was quick. So I can probably, for the most part, just go and get started on that patch now. And they are going to go over here next to the chili peppers. Gonna need to make a couple of fresh fields soon enough. Or too soon, really. Oh, screw you, tile. Getting all paddied up. It's not right. It's just not right. Damn it. Doesn't seem to be too well irrigated over here either. So I've got tiles just turning back to normal, which I don't really want, but I'll fix that when the time comes. Right, now I have onion seeds to plant. Oh, this is all going nice and quickly today. and smoothly and calmly, which is wonderful, because it's what I was hoping for. Right, we are 6 onions short of a full patch, but that's fine. I'm sure I can sort that out quickly enough. Since we've got both the onions and the bell peppers grown now, though, I'm going to grab a few different types of seeds out of here. Let's go with turnips. Actually, let's go and look at what we want. Oh, bloody hell, there's more bell pepper seeds. Strawberries. Strawberries are always nice, and barley, I've already got that in a field. Chili pepper seeds. So many of them. I don't know, let's have a look at some recipes, see what we can make. See what we can make out of what we've got fields of. Such as chili peppers are right there. See what they can be used for. Okay, with some rice and beans. Don't have beans. I might want to grow some beans then. Oh, look, they get used with bell peppers, onions, carrots, and rice. I need to get some rice, I guess. Rice and beans. Interesting. I suppose they are staples. Butter and pasta. Oh no, that's cheese. I need to learn how to make cheese and butter in this. That's for sure. And the pasta looks interesting to make as well. Some sort of... Oh, that's guacamole. That's interesting. Spice leaf. I wonder where you get that from. What's this one? Chicken curry. Ooh, delicious. Takes yogurt. Who mixes yogurt with chili peppers? That's just foolish. And coconut. Should be lentils. Lentil curries are the best. Okay, so rice and beans look like the necessary bits for chili peppers. And maybe some steaks or some form of tofu. I suppose that's soybeans, really, isn't it? Let's check out the recipe for tofu quickly. Oh, no, missed. Darn, that's going to be hard to find again. It won't tell me, apparently. Okay, that's cool. Any other types of... No, just shapeless or dictionary. Let's also see what we can use these bell peppers for. Lettuce. Ah, yes. Lettuce would be a good call, because then I can make some salads. Can use them to make chili, but there's no chilies in that recipe. That's a little odd. Stuffed pepper? I suppose that makes sense. Oh, there's a lot I could make with these, to be honest. I wanted to look at the salads, really. Lots of stir-fry recipes. Ooh, that looks tasty. If a little vegetarian, but still. Right, all I'm missing to make that is a cutting board, and that can't be too tough. Stick, wood, and iron. I can make that. I don't know if I'm going to right now. Let's see how these onions are doing out here. Oh yeah, I was grabbing extra seeds. I wanted to see if I had some bean seeds and some rice seeds. So, I suppose that'll make it a little quicker. Oh, there's the bean seeds right off the bat. Wonderful. Rice. Brilliant. Beans and rice. So, we'll take up the onions to get those seeds. And the bell peppers... Oh, there's some. Don't need the seeds from them, really, but... we do kind of need them out of the way now. What have we got over here? Garlic. Oh, yeah. Should get some of that properly. Ready. Okay, that's a start. Let's put these these seeds away, and we want to hang on to the onion seeds and go and plant them in the onion patch. Just check that I've not got any bones anywhere else, because a couple more bone meal would really do me quite nicely right now. I should have somewhere a pair of diamond boots. Because they were one of the things I lost when I died in between. But I had a couple of pairs that zombies had dropped over a while. But they seem to have disappeared. By which mean I've put them somewhere and have no idea where. That's a little frustrating, but oh well. Okay, so none of this is going to be grown yet, but I'm just curious as to how quickly it might. Oh, my pineapple's finally grown. That's been sat there for ages. Just been waiting for it. I mean, that's been sat there since it was half starved. It was a little ridiculous how long it was taking. I was actually starting to wonder if it ever would grow. Got a few more of them down here as well. I suppose I wouldn't be opposed to planting some pineapples. Nice to have a bit of exotic fruit on the farm. Certainly not going to be able to grow any in the land out the back. Don't have the weather for it in England. Although the sky today might fool you into believing that we do. It's quite warm. I suppose it is approaching summer, but I don't think we're that close yet, are we? Shouldn't be this warm. But oh well, I'm not going to complain. Warmth is something we certainly don't get enough of here in England. Okay, 4 onion seeds. Should get me most of the way to a full patch. They're not irrigated, but oh well. I'll find a solution for that in just a moment. I knew it was 4, why did I only plant 3? Come on, Mez. Head in the game, as you like to say. I did extend this path around the corner so I could get in to see my pigs if I want to. Don't have any carrots with me. Although the carrots aren't right here, so I'll just pick a few more. Breeding up my pigs, because the more of them I have, the more reliable source of pork I've got. And, you know, pork is awesome and delicious. Why would I not want it? Okay, I don't think any more of them want any more carrots, but lots of pigs now. How are you doing in here, sheepies? Do you want a bit of wheat? You can have a bit of wheat. No, don't close the gate in your face. That's pointless. That's more than enough wheat. They only really needed 3 bits. Om nom. Om nom. To be honest, they only needed 2. I'll give him 1 anyway, so he doesn't feel left out. They're all going grey. I wanted some white sheep, but okay. Hello, Mr. Zombie. You can burn now. Wow, doesn't want to burn. But that's cool. Because he's dead either way. Mwahahahaha. As a villain might say. Okay, I ought to go over this, and yeah, I've got plenty of space. Just gonna grab what's grown out of all of it, to be honest. Probably plant some more garlic in a moment. Because I am a big garlic fan. Oh, fell in the water. Well, I suppose you saw that, didn't you? So why am I saying it? It is quite often hard to know what to say and what to talk about when I'm doing this, but I mean, farming isn't that entertaining of aspect, but it is nice and relaxing, which is why I like to do it a couple of times a week. I like to be relaxed in a game. And I don't get that in a lot of what I play these days. You certainly can't get away with relaxing when you play Binding of Isaac. Oh, rye. That's a new one. I haven't actually got any of that yet. Best part of a stack of chili peppers now. I don't know why I still keep the zombie flesh in there. I don't exactly use it as food, ever. Although I could, in theory, whenever I wanted to. Anything else I want to plant? I was going to go with a bit more garlic, wasn't I? Get that ordered. Have I got any more garlic? Yes, there's one more seed there. And let's take the actual garlic I've got. What can I use that for? Just curious now. Okay, a few things. Quite a few things by the looks of it. Garlic bread, brilliant. Although I need toast for that. I didn't realise toast was a thing. So that version of it's made with a slice of bread. And I'm going to have to find it again. Because I wanted the other one, really. Yeah, you just cook some bread. That's easy. The other thing I needed for that was butter, I presume. So how do I make that? Oh, I need to process milk. Oh, again, that's the agriculture recipe. They tend to be a little more complicated from what I've seen of this mod pack. So we really want to go with the Harvest Craft one. Tofu and salt. Or heavy cream and salt. How do you make heavy cream? Milk or soy milk and a mixing bowl. I can actually do that. And then with a bit of salt in a saucepan. Iron and a stick. Right, I'm not going to do that right now. I need some more signs, I think. Because what I am going to do is stick up a signpost saying, make this when you can. Make butter. I shouldn't have pressed R. It was an accident anyway, but you really should avoid pressing R, because it's going to reorder your inventory with this mod pack. And most of them, to be honest. Right. Let's make a bunch of signs. That's fine. And make some butter. Oh, butter. Make some butter. There you go. Make some butter. I had onions written down twice. I can clear that now. I can clear that now, to be honest. I only got one patch left to fill. Oh, it's night. Let's just fix that quickly before I get overrun with zombies and skeletons and etc. Good morning all. Oh, I didn't mean to do any of that. I mispressed a lot of things. I actually put my hand in the wrong place on the keyboard. I've got it in a little bit of an awkward position right now. I would move it, but it's kind of pointless. Can't be bothered, etc, etc. Too busy playing Minecraft. Now, where was that other onion? There weren't any more onions, it was more bell peppers. They were here somewhere, and I was going to pull them up and replace them with garlic. Aha! Is that one as well? Yep. I'm not going to make all of them into seeds because I'm not sure if I've got the space for that. But I'm going to make some of them. Any more for any more? Doesn't look like it. Oh. Just as I say that. What is with games and liking to prove me wrong? Alright, that's the last one, so just one more. Garlic seed. And in goes the garlic. Lovely jubbly. Right. So. Well, I've done that really. Shored up the boundary fence. I can take that down. Never signed out the onion patch. Should do that in a moment. I'll do that now. Get through the doorway. Oh no, wait, that's the bell peppers. Onions are over here. Have I done it over here? Right. On ions. Delicious. Got one more patch in this field to fill. I could do that now, but I don't really need to. And the sooner I do it, the sooner I've got to go and build myself a fresh patch. Fresh field. And I'm a little short on the space at the moment. Just coming out here to show you. Because it's all hilly round this side. And it's all watery round that side. Well, actually, round that side might be a good candidate. I could get away with building a nice veg patch over here. Probably a quite big one. It would mess up my maneuverability slightly, but meh. I'll do that with sand because just look a bit more natural. I don't know why there was a hole in the water. Probably a gravestone, but I don't want it to stay there. Quiet you. Right. Let's have a look at what we can do with that toast that it was saying about earlier. Oh, we can make sandwiches and things with this as well. I've actually got everything to make a hot dog. I could. Peanut butter, that's interesting. I like peanut butter. I might be able to make some of that on the farm in the future. It was actually bread that I was coming on here to look at, but oh god, that looks delicious. I'm not so sure about the beef one, and this one will be pork, I hope. Yeah, pork foot long. Lettuce and tomato and mayo. Alright. Prefer garlic mayo, but sure. To be honest, personally I'd put a bit of coleslaw and chili pepper in there, but whatever. I'm just reading through the sandwiches list now. That's not going to be entertaining at all for you guys, so let's see if anything's grown yet, because I really need some onions. No, nothing. Should have expected as much. Let's go see if I can make something out of what I've got then. In fact, I could just make that butter. Couldn't I? Do I have milk? I don't have any cows. I can't have milk yet. That's actually a shame. What was it that I was going to make then? Yeah, I was looking at the garlic bread. Unless I'm mistaken, which I may well be with my memory. I could make some sort of a salad. Let's find the lettuce. I know I've got some in here somewhere. I don't see it. And that's annoying. Maybe I don't have any lettuce. What do I have then? I really want to make some food for once. something interesting and worth making. But with nothing to make it out of, that might not be so easy. What can I use these Brussels sprouts for? I've got 37 of them. Oh, I hit the cabbage instead, which I could use to make a mixed salad. That's interesting, but I would need salad dressing. Or a garden soup with a bit of stock. I've made a lot of soups, and soups aren't interesting. Although, my chicken soup that I've got down... Well, it's not my chicken soup. It's a chicken soup that I've got downstairs is completely delicious. IRL, not in the game. Sounds like there's a Petch about somewhere. Not that I can do much with him right now. I don't know anything about farmcraft on this world. Maybe I'll get into that at some point, but no time soon. Okay, there's certainly not any lettuce down in my storeroom. There's not going to be any in here, is there? Ooh. Darn this. What about cranberries? Can I use them for much? I can make a fruit salad. If I had some sugar, I could make some cranberry juice. I can get sugar. I've got a sugar farm. Or cranberry sauce as well. Cranberry bar, but that takes dough and I don't know how to make that. Well, let's have a look at that. Right, that'll be the other version. Hang on. That's the Harvest Craft version. Let's see what the recipe for that is. Flour, salt, water, and a mixing bowl. And how do I make flour? Oh, bloody hell. No, not that version. Mortar and pestle and some wheat. How do I make the mortar and pestle? 3 stone and a stick. I could do that. I ought to make up some of these utensils. And I'm getting quite late into the episode today, so I'm not sure I'm going to do that yet. Make some utensils. Oh. Utensils. There we go. I believe there was one called bakeware that I was halfway through setting up to make, because I figured I'd probably want to use it for something soon. But yeah, I've got all the glass prepped, but I don't know what I might use it for. Okay. Most of it takes dough. Oh, I can make some chips. Sure, I'll make some chips. I'm happy with that. Alright. There we go. We've got an interesting recipe-ish. You know, chips aren't that exciting, but they're still certainly delicious. Or as you Americans call them, fries. I have noticed that the majority of my viewers are American. So that just takes bakeware, some potatoes, and some salt. And there we go. Half a stack of American chips. Hunger and a half from them as well. That's more than I was expecting. Alright. Oh, what's this? Oh, another pineapple's grown. Awesome. Awesome sauceum. I don't really need to be carrying all these potatoes around with me, so stick them in there. I'm amazed I don't have any lettuce. I'm pretty sure I'm growing lettuce somewhere. I don't know. I'll have a look at some point. So these fries seem to be restoring as much hunger as bread, which is kind of cool. None of this is growing. Maybe I can find some bones somewhere. Although I don't see any skeletons on the minimap. And, you know, if I try and fight them, they'll probably kill me. as is my track record with such things. There's one over there somewhere. I'm not quite sure how he's alive still, but he's over there somewhere. Oh, he seems to be underground. Right. Back to the farm, I guess. It's starting to get dark anyway, so they'll start spawning soon enough. And it actually looks like I've got a couple of zombies to get past to get back in. Yeah, I hear it. I don't see it. Ow. But it got me back in. What's up, piggies? How's it pigging? That well, eh? Good to know. Check all my outer fences are shut quickly. Gates, rather, not fences. Can't believe none of these onions have grown yet. Oh, some of them are up to 50%, not that you can really see the difference. But oh well. We'll have them available to us by next time. Oh, that's the thing I mostly came out to do, wasn't it? No way, I did that. Never mind. Never mind. That one's shut. That one's shut. There isn't a fence there yet anyway. Although I do need to put down those paths. And that one's shut. Brilliant. I'll just go grab some apples. Wait for some skellies to spawn. And go on a murderous rampage. There's a rare bombing hungry zombie of transformation in my apple farm. And he's blinded me and set everything on fire, which is really not great right in the middle of my apple farm. I need to light that up a little better, obvious. Dude! That is my house you're bombing now. Stop setting my house on fire! I don't want it to burn down, it's made of wood! And that's all my trees. And my garden. No! Maybe I should kill him rather than trying to clean up this mess. Or at least lure him out into somewhere that he's not going to blow up my house. Right, where is he? There he is. Weakness, ghastly, lifesteal, and darkness. Well, I'm feeling the darkness, but if I kill him quickly enough, the lifesteal's not going to make too much of an effect. I'm being shot at from behind, and I'm dead. Alrighty then. I guess that's a place to end today. I'm just going to go in there, kill those zombies and get my weapons back and all that crap, and fix up the damage that they've already done. I'll see you all next time when I will have sorted out all the damage and etc. So, yeah. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you've got any suggestions for what you might like me to grow or make or whatever, to be honest, please let me know in the comment section below. That's what it's there for. And I will see you all next time for some, hopefully, onion-including recipes. Bye!